Hello dear viewers. So today we have among us Amrita, Umila and Anirudh, and we'll be talking to them about TIE, that is Theatre in Education. So we have a couple of questions for you here, and to start with, how has been the journey so far with SOIL or otherwise with the TIE?
With SOIL it's been great.
Right.
And also with TIE, I didn't mean it like that.
Certainly. So how does this thing actually work, especially when ethics comes into play, as to how you relate theatre to ethics? And why did you feel that theatre could be one of the good mediums to put ethics through?
Do you want to answer it?
What theatre does is it releases a lot of inhibitions.
Right.
And things that we may not articulate very clearly at all times. Theatre helps us to do that.
Right.
It breaks down barriers, it takes away inhibitions, it brings a team closer, and it just helps us to explore any idea that we want to explore.
Not just with our heads, but with our hearts, with all of our being. So it isn't about isolating different aspects of the way we look at things, but trying to bring it all together. So the way we look at something is more holistic as opposed to being just an intellectual thing that we've done or something that's very emotional. Right. We try to connect the two. Not try to connect the two, we try to remove the gaps between the two.
Yeah.
So as I understand, then having such a setup or such an emotions and everything coming out with theatre, so communication skills just being just a part of it. What other things do students can learn out of it?
Actually, I think the students would be best able to answer this, because from what we get from them, they feel more relaxed, they feel less under pressure, they feel just the joy of being themselves.
More in tune with each other.
Yeah, they feel just more comfortable about expressing who they are in the way that they want to. They don't feel like they need to be something other than they are. And what was it? And what else? What else would you say?
I think just the joy of doing something together, creating something together, what that gives is.
So what are the challenges mostly students would face being in theatre? Because as we understand, we are not all from the theatre background, or most of us has done only a part of it or a bit of it in the schools or maybe colleges and some shows. So how did you find it challenging for the students to learn or be in the flow for theatre?
Well, first of all, I don't think none of us look at this workshop as a theatre workshop.
Right.
We're not trying to make actors of them at all.
Right.
We are just, yeah.
No, I guess the challenge for them is also to realize that, and I think it always starts with people wanting to act well or like saying how we're going to do theatre, but then once you cross that, and you realize it's not about how well you act or how well you perform more.
Right.
But how truthful you can be to the character that you are representing in the drama. I think that's what we try to make them see. That if you can be truthful to the character that you are presenting to an audience, then it isn't about how well you acted. It's about being truthful to the feelings of that character and the perspective that that character is representing.
Right. So what are some key takeaways a student would have from this course? I mean, what all those things which I shouldn't be missing when I walk out of this course?
I think, first of all their takeaways are completely independent. I think different students take different things from it, and that's the beauty of creating something together. I think for a student who has not stood up and
Been seen, been heard
in front of an audience, that itself is a very inspirational thing, that I'm saying something, and instead of worrying about how I'm looking and how I'm saying it and how I'm doing it, I'm so focused with what I am saying and being true to that I'm not worried about how other people are viewing me right now. That's very liberating, that I'm not worried about it. I'm just representing the character I'm representing. And I'm so focused in that task that I've forgotten to be embarrassed, and I've forgotten to be self-conscious.
And therefore, of course, it builds confidence.
Yeah.
And theatre uses all our senses. It's not just the intellect. It's a lot of physical work as well. So theatre uses multiple intelligences. that's why it's a very deep kind of learning.
Certainly, certainly. So, any instance which you would want to, talk about being here in soil, like for a couple of weeks you have been here. So, any instance which you would remember or would recall at some certain point in time and just laugh about it. Any certain instance.
Too many, yeah. I mean,
Certainly. So that explains actually that you really had a great time being here.
yeah, we love being here. All of us just love being here. I mean, it's just so wonderful that an MBA school sees the value of this sort of work. They think it's valuable to explore ethics or explore anything through theatre. Just get to know oneself better. And I think that shows such a great openness of spirit in soil. And that's what makes us feel very good about coming back here each year.
So thank you so much for being here and giving this nice interview to all of us. I'm sure that a lot of students would have rejoiced the entire course and would have taken their bit at home and would maybe practice what they have learned out of this. Maybe at their corporate place or maybe at home or maybe in a relationship. So thank you so much for this. Thank you so much.
Thanks, welcome.
Thank you.